Tiggsra's videos. If you are new here, what we do is we take old pieces of clothing that you have in your closet and create new pieces with it. This way you have new unique pieces, unlike in fast fashion where everyone dresses the same. So in today's video, we are actually going to replicate Charli's shirt. I'll insert a clip. To do this, we're going to use an old white tank top that I no longer wear and an old black. You will also need fabric scissors, fabric cutter, a ruler, and either a sewing machine or just thread and a needle. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure how wide this top is, because we want the black parts that are going to be at the end of our shirts, opposite ends, to be equal. So this shirt looks to be about 11 inches, and I'm going to measure 4 inches from each end of the shirt. That's where our black fabric is going to be. So I'm just going to mark it off. I'm using pen, but you could use fabric marker. I usually have this chalk fabric, but it's white, so it's not going to show on this, and pen does wash off, so you can use whatever you have as long as it washes off. You can notice in her picture that the front of her shirt, the white part of the shirt, is a little longer than the rest of the shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and add like another 4 inches. So it should look something like this when you're done. You can adjust this length to however long you want the shirt or however short you want the shirt. The next thing you're going to do after it's outlined is just cut it with some fabric scissors or fabric cutter. Just a quick tip that I have is notice how her shirt is not very rectangular, so we do want to round in these edges. So I did make another line that is more circular, so just a tip if you guys want to follow that. When you are done, it looks something like this, and this bottom piece I can turn into a bralette or a tube top or use it for something else. For now, I'm just going to put it on the side, and this is what our top looks like. Now that we have the white portion of our shirt, we're going to have to add our black fabric to these edges. So to do that, I'm going to take an old black shirt, it's actually a sweater, and I'm just going to remove the sleeve. Once you have the sleeve, the next thing you want to do is cut the sleeve open. Once the sleeve is open, it's going to look something like this. You're going to lay it down flat, and you're going to lay your shirt on top of your black fabric. Next, you're going to drape your black fabric over your white tank top so that we can have that look that her t-shirt has. We're going to want to adjust the length of our black fabric to our white tank top underneath, because we've already cut the desired shape. So you can mark this off with like pen or chalk, whatever, and cut off the extra pieces. I also want to note right here that I see these unhemmed edges and how messy they look, but we will be taking care of them. A very easy fix to that is just to fold down the fabric and remove any of the excess bottom fabric. So that's what I'm doing here. So don't worry, I definitely see the unevenness and the messiness, but we're definitely going to address that. Clean up our edges is just simply by folding down the fabric, so that when we sew, you are going to sew on the folded down portion. This way our edge is cleaner and it makes the shirt a little thicker too. P.S. Try not to use a sweater or shirt that's very fuzzy, because then you're going to have all these fuzzies everywhere. Now that the front of our shirt is looking to our desired shirt, we're going to fix the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out these black triangles that are from the arm sections of the white tank top, and then I'm going to turn the shirt over, and we can't really see the shirt in her picture, but what I'm assuming it looks like is the top part is still white regular tank top, and the bottom part is the black fabric. So that's how I'm going to cut this shirt. When you are done, it's going to look something like this. And the only thing we're going to do now is we're going to pin down the black fabric to the white fabric and go over to... Here's where it gets a little bit tricky. So originally I was using silver thread because if you can see in the picture, the thread on the black part of her shirt is thicker and silver, so I tried to mimic that. And then the rest of her shirt you can't really see the stitches, so now I'm switching over to black thread so that when I attach the rest of the shirt to the white tank top, you can't really see the thread. So make sure you do that. When you are done, it looks like this. When you take it out of the sewing machine, I think this came out pretty nice, and it looks just like this shirt she's wearing in her photo. If you like these kind of videos, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you have any sewing tips, all our videos are beginner friendly. So by like our 100th video, we're all going to be pros at sewing, but right now we're all kind of doing it together slowly. This is what the back looks like. And then this is what the front of the shirt looks like. If you do end up using this tutorial, please do add us on TikTok so we can see how it came out, or tag us on our Instagram. All information will be in the description and at the end of this video, so stay tuned and leave us a comment of what influencer or what outfit you want to see us make next. Bye!